Hey everybody, this is Chef Glenn Cebulski. This is the third video in the Passion series. I'm at the restaurant early this morning. It's Friday, August 10th, and I hope everybody's been having a great week and they're looking forward to the weekend. Part of the Passion series that I've been talking about so far is motivating our employees, building those relationships in the restaurant with our staff, to drive them to be passionate. Because if we're driving our employees to be passionate, if they're buying into the restaurant in the emotional sense, then they're going to be better employees. They're going to be more productive. They're going to save money. They're going to look at the attention to detail that we've been teaching them. I walk into a crystal clean restaurant this morning, and that's just fantastic. That makes me very happy. That means that what I'm doing from the management side is correct. Front of house, back of house, doesn't matter. So today I want to talk about something that's very important to me, and that's the fact that at least 70% of the restaurants out there do no inventory control whatsoever. Food comes in, ingredient comes in the door, they prep, make, serve, and that's all there is to it. I see that in a lot of restaurants that I go into. And one of the things that I know for a fact is if I walk into a restaurant that doesn't have operations, doesn't have procedures, doesn't have a complete recipe book, and doesn't know what each recipe consists of, and that includes weight and cost of the ingredients, how can you actually price a plate that's going out into the front of the house if you don't know how much it's costing you to make? So, I've talked about par sheets before. I have a hybrid of a par sheet that I've used now for the past 8 years that follows the ingredients when they come into the door, wherever those ingredients are stored, whether it's going to be in the storage room, whether it's going to be in the walk-in, and I follow those from that point to the prep area, to the line, to the plates, and back out to the front of the house. I know within a 2 to 3% margin of waste what I am cooking on a daily basis, what the staff is preparing on a daily basis. And when that happens in a restaurant, you understand how much your food is costing you to make, you understand how much you're charging the guest, and you understand what your margins are. And again, that's a monumentally important part. In restaurants that are struggling, I can go in and fix those restaurants and put the operations and procedures into place to make them more efficient. More efficiency creates more bottom line profits off of the revenue you're generating now. Generally within about 10 to 15%. Think about that. Restaurants that are not doing well absolutely love this. The problem is, maybe they can't always do everything they need. Do it piece by piece. Do it bit by bit to improve, okay? I'm working with restaurants that are making tons of money, and they don't know what their food costs are. They don't know or have recipes that are completely done and understand how much each plate is costing them because they're making tons of money. And they're running around to locations and everything's going great, but eventually that catches up to you. And again, if your restaurant's doing $2.5 million a year, 10% of that revenue is $250,000. So think about that. If you're leaving 10% of that revenue that you're generating right now, I'm not talking about new revenue generations, I'm talking about revenue that you're making right now. If you leave 10% of that on the table because your operations are not efficient, how much money are you wasting? Where could you use that money? That could be the difference between making it and not making it. So, par sheets are very important. They track my ingredients, they track my dry goods, they track everything in the restaurant, when it's used in the restaurant, how it's used in the restaurant, and when it goes out the door. And from the walk-in to the make line, again to the plating, and more importantly to the ordering. We've all heard the old saying, stack dollars in the bank, not on the shelves. That's what par sheets allow you to do. They allow you to be efficient with the ingredients that you have. They allow you to create more efficiency in your labor model, and everybody's happier because things are getting done on time and the ordering is proper. All right, this is Chef Glenn Cebulski. You can email me at chef@glenncebulski.com. I'm happy to send you a par sheet that I have that you can look at, and I'll talk to you next week. The Passion Series will continue. I appreciate all the likes, the shares. Let everybody know if you need my help, I'm here to help you. I'm in the hospitality business. I'm here to serve you.